Good afternoon, folks, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the second of this week's reviews. It's going to be a little bit of a change. For the first time, we're actually not going to be reviewing an airport, although you're actually looking at it below. But anyway, we're in the Pacific. We're in French Polynesia on the Society Islands, and this is Bora Bora. Now, the scenery here is a payware scenery project by CLI 4D Designs, and it's known as the Bora Bora Improvement Project, and you're looking at version 1.1. It's available for the PC and Xbox versions of Flightsim.To. Download is just over a gig, and it installs at 1.75 gigs, currently available from Flightsim.To. I'll give you the price. It's UK £10.76, which equates to roughly €12.40 or $12.99 US. Now, the Euro and US prices are all estimates from the UK pound, and they include VAT at tax at 20%, which of course may vary depending on which country you're in when you make the purchase. So I'll give you the list of features. You've got a complete overhaul of Mount Pahia and Mount Otomanu. Vegetation and elevation fixes. He's added more tropical vegetation. Boats, and added missing boats as well, missing huts, fictional sceneries, animated sea life and birds, and shore and waterline fixes with additional rocks. So as we said, this is an improvement to the island scenery, basically, not necessarily the airport. What you're seeing below is the default airport, but he's made some improvements to the island and added some features to try and bring out the real richness of this very popular tourist destination out in the Pacific. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to give you a quick history with a couple of sort of images, and then after that we will get the helicopter out and go and explore. Okay, history. Bora Bora is an island group located in the Leeward Islands in the western part of the Society Islands of French Polynesia in the Pacific Ocean. The main island, located about 143 miles or 230 kilometers northwest of Papeete, is surrounded by a lagoon and a barrier reef. In the center of the island are the remnants of an extinct volcano rising to two peaks, Mount Pahia and Mount Otomanu. The highest point on the island is 2,385 feet or 727 meters. Bora Bora is part of the commune of Bora Bora, which also includes the island atoll of Tupai. Languages spoken are Tahitian and French. However, due to high tourism population, many natives of Bora Bora have learned to speak English. Bora Bora is a major international tourism destination, famous for its seaside and even offshore luxury resorts. The major settlement, Vaitipe, is on the western side of the main island, opposite the main channel leading into the lagoon. Produce of the island is mostly limited to what can be obtained from the sea and from plentiful coconut trees, which were historically of economic importance for the production of copra, a dried white flesh of the coconut from which coconut oil is extracted. The island has a population of around 10,605 people, and those are the figures from 2017. The rainy season is between November and April, with a heavy atmosphere and sometimes violent storms resulting in heavy rains. These rains can last for several days, but there are still many sunny days during this time. The humidity level usually ranges from 75 to 90%, sometimes reaching 100%. The dry season is between April and October, with warm and fairly dry weather, but the trade winds sometimes blow quite strongly. The days are still sunny, but although the dry season is present, this does not prevent the occurrence of some showers or even thunderstorms in the late afternoon. The island's economy is driven almost entirely by tourism. Several resorts have been built on the Motu is a Tahitian word meaning small island, surrounding the lagoon. Hotel Bora Bora opened in 1961, and 9 years later the first overwater bungalows on stilts were built over the lagoons, and you can see we're passing over some of them now. Today, overwater bungalows are a standard feature of most of Bora Bora resorts. The bungalows range from relatively inexpensive basic accommodations to the very luxurious expensive ones. So there you go, that's some history for you and a look at some of the little features here of the scenery. I'll give you a brief overview of the airport now. So Bora Bora Airport, Motor Moot, November Tango Tango Bravo, is the main airport serving Bora Bora and is located on the island's north side. The airport operates a single runway, 2911, measuring 4,938 feet or 1,505 metres, and is made from asphalt. The airport lies at an elevation of 14 feet or 4.2 metres and sits in the GMT UTC -10 hours time zone. The island does not observe any daylight saving time and so currently is 11 hours behind the UK. The airport has a standard runway lighting, runway end identifier lights and precision approach path indicators on the left side of each end of the runway. Approach options are RNP and NDB for runway 11 or RNP only for runway 29. And as I said, this is the default Bora Bora airport as it sits on the island, and everything just sort of as it should be. Really nice. So let's get into the helicopter and let's have a tour of what we can see here. So we're in the air and I haven't flown a helicopter for a while, but let's see what we can do. So we'll head out towards the island proper first and have a little look at what we can see. There on the left is the highest peak, and then to the lower left you can see some of the huts and things that have been added to the scenery. Try and keep this a little bit low. Just come down a little bit so you can see. I mean, to be honest, the whole place looks beautiful anyway. It's really nice indeed. So there you can see some really lovely huts and things that have been added. The whole thing looks really nice. I love places like this. And he's added some boats, ships, as you can see here. We've got some here. It really is a beautiful place to go flying, and there are one or two beaches there where you could attempt landings if you wanted to, and there you can see dolphin or something leaping out of the sea. See if I can, there he goes, let's see if I can get close to him. It could be a whale actually. So at 200 feet, yes, that's a whale, there he is. Really nice. So as you can see, loads to explore here. Some lovely beaches. Really is nice. Beautiful. It's a nice scenery. And to tell you, to be honest, £10 is nothing really for what you've got here. There's quite a job, and from what appears to be, it seems that it's an improvement project that's ongoing, so there's more to do. So you can pick up a bit more speed here. But visually it looks great. And it's hard to be honest, it's hard to tell what's default and what's been improved, apart from the huts and everything, which really bring the whole place to life. I think the runway is just about long enough to get an Airbus down on it. But here you can see just a small token of what he's done. You've got, I mean, along with the whales, and you've also got birds, animated birds and things as well. I mean, it's fantastic. So I've got a cruise ship over there. See if we can go and have a look. Need to sort of build up the speed a bit. Right, I'm not entirely sure what's happened to my flight deck window, but anyway, works alright. We seem to have switched to the left hand seat, which is not what you would do for a helicopter pilot. Normally it's in the right hand seat. So really nice looking cruise ship here, and it looks to me like there's a helicopter pad on the back there. Yes indeed there is. So there you go. I wonder if it's landable. But very nice indeed. So there you go, folks, the helicopter pad on the back of this cruise ship is landable, so you guys can practice to your heart's content. But as you can see, beautiful terrain, some nice touches here and there that he's added that just brings it to life a bit more. You've got some more boats there. And in the distance there we've got a whole swathe of tourist huts, which we'll go and have a look at, and I'll try and get down nice and low. So coming over at 300 feet, nice cruise ship in the distance there. Very nice, and most likely landable beaches there if you can get down, if you're good enough to be able to do that. Really nice. I like this a lot. And judging by the comments on Flightsim.To, we've got lots of other satisfied customers as well. Okay, so let's climb up and go across the mountain. See what we can do. So climbing up to 1,000 feet, we'll go through the gap here and then come round, keep climbing. I mean, it's stunning, really is. And there below us you can see evidence of more, and I think there's evidence of more sort of developments there. Beautiful sea textures, the whole thing looks stunning really. So there's our cruise ship in the distance, and you can see evidence of settlements down there below. So let's try and just get up to 3,000 feet and then we'll come back across the mountain. And there's the mountain top, beautifully done. So we go head back to the airport there, which you can see in the distance, and we'll come around and attempt to make a landing. We need to bleed off some of this speed. So we just come down here into the lagoon and make a gentle turn and try and put ourselves down where we started. Now this is the tricky part. We get down enough to slow the speed right down to be able to make a landing safely here. And there we are. So there you go, folks, welcome back to the airport on Bora Bora Island. That was a quick tour of the Bora Bora Improvement Project in French Polynesia. This is a payware scenery by CLI 4D Designs. It was version 1.1. It's for the PC and available for Xbox too. Download is 1.04 gig, just over a gig, and it installs at 1.75 gigs. Currently available from Flightsim.To for £10.76, which equates to roughly €12.40 or $12.99 US. Euro and US prices are all estimates calculated from the UK pound, and they do include tax or VAT at 20%, which may of course vary on your country from wherever you are when you make the purchase. What do I think? Yeah, it's a lovely scenery. The island itself looks great, and the default scenery obviously really looks good. And this is the airport. But the additions and things that he's done, loads to explore. I haven't really touched on very much at all. But apart from that, what do I think? Yeah, it's lovely, it's great. The price is right, and considering this is a continuous improvement and more work is being done, we're already into version 1.1, I think it's well worth it. My task now, realistically, would be to get from the UK all the way out here. on a long haul, and then maybe see if I can get in the Airbus A320 from somewhere not too far away and land here. It'd be really nice. So thanks for joining me, folks. I hope you enjoyed that short video, but just wanted to showcase the scenery, which I think is very, very lovely. Really nice indeed. So that's it. Take care. I'm hoping to take the helicopter around the Grand Canyon and have a look at Marble Canyon and a few other bits and pieces, but I'll also try and get an adventure video in before next weekend. So thanks for joining me, folks. Take care. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.